Hi friends, welcome. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping in. And in today's video, I am going to show you how I use the bubble technique to make scales. So I'm not showing you this entire video being done. I have done a 3D dragon that I filmed previously. I will add that video in the description in case you'd like to see the whole thing being made. But I've had a lot of comments recently asking me about how I do the scales on my tumblers using the bubble technique. So I am going to show you, and I'm just going to show you that part itself, and then not the whole tumbler. Okay. All right. So I have my tumbler painted. It's not the best paint job, but I was okay with that. I wanted a background of like this kind of purple iridescent kind of color on it. That's what I did. Now I am going to take my UV resin, and I have a cup of water with dish soap in it and a straw, and I have a spoon. So I'm going to take my UV resin, and I'm just going to put it over. Now, you know, I got to do this kind of in sections, but I'm going to do a little bit. Just kind of put some on it. And now I've got a gloved finger, and I'm going to just take my gloved finger and then smooth it all down. This doesn't need to be thick, just a nice, smooth, thin covering. And you can do this in as small of pieces or, you know, as big as you feel the need to. This whole cup will have epoxy over it when it's done. But right now we are just doing scales using the bubble technique. All right, so that's the part that I'm doing right now. All right, so now I'm gonna take my cup and I'm gonna blow bubbles. Then I'm gonna take my spoon and I'm going to just place my bubbles on my piece. Oh, not all the water though, just the bubbles. All right, so now I'm going to turn on my light, and I'm going to put it under the light until all my bubbles are popped. And I'm going to just take it and make sure this side gets under. Oh. All right. So we let our bubbles pop. Can you see that up there? So now I'm going to go to fast mode and I'm going to do the rest of my cup. You can see that didn't take very long. It was really just getting it underneath it that even took anything. So I'm gonna go to fast mode, do the rest of my cup. And then once I do this side of it, I will let the whole cup sort of sit underneath there for a little bit. And, you know, make sure everything's nice and dry. But look how pretty that looks. All right, let me move all of this out of the way. And we'll take a look. And also, did you guys know that today is National Static Electricity Day? It is so funny. Like, I love looking these up. It's amazing to me, all the things that they have a national day for. And the fun fact I found out about that is that 70% of people who are struck by lightning live. So that's very interesting. I wouldn't have thought that. And then, you know, I was thinking 26 years in the emergency department, you know, I've never had a patient come in struck by lightning. However, when I was in the Army, I knew somebody who was struck by lightning twice. All right, so let me put this down, turn that off. Okay, so I want you to see my scales. Do you see how nice that looks? And that looks pretty even by itself, but we're gonna dust it. This is olive yellow, and this is by Eye Candy. I got this at from Amazon. If I can find it, I'll link it. I've had this for a very long time though. And I like to use makeup brushes for this. I just think it works so well. And now I'm just gonna go in and dust. And you know, you use whatever color based on what you want your scales to look like. And you use how much based on what you want your scales to look like. Oh, I got a mess going on. I always have a mess going on when I'm using this stuff like this. I got it everywhere. So be neater and cleaner than me. And you can see your colors bring this out so nicely. Get some of my stuff here, so maybe not to waste. So pretty. And then I think I'm going to take a little bit of gold and put that in. And there we go. And there is my dragon, his scales all done. So this honestly took 20 minutes. I mean, that's including putting it under the light. So it's a really quick process. And then now I will go on and add epoxy to it. But there you go. What do you think? I like it. All right, listen, I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys have a blessed and beautiful day. And if you want to see putting the whole like dinosaur together, I will link the video of when I did the whole 3D dinosaur, and I'll link the video in the description. All right, listen, have a blessed and beautiful day. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, hit subscribe. I'll see you later, friends. Bye.